Hey guys, before we start, I just wanted to stop and check out the new Steve Irwin sign. Steve Irwin obviously is a bit of an Aussie legend, but here he's a bit of a legend locally. He's like right up there with R. Willie, and one day they'll have a big R. Willie sign here too, and swinging his bike around his head. It'll be an epic, and it'll go perfect with the Steve Irwin sign. So yeah, I'll just add, it's such a pity that Steve had to leave us and stick us with Terry Irwin. Like, I can't find... Hey guys, it's Ben here for Escape the Echo Chamber with Neil's Cat and Ben. And today we're going up into the Blackall mountain range to check out a train tunnel that has a particularly interesting story. So hang around and I'll tell you all about it. Alright guys, so I'm about halfway to where I need to be. And there's a sign on the side of the road that says Aboriginal axe grinding grooves. So yeah, we come down this mad looking creek here just off of the road. Apparently there's axe grinding grooves from the Aboriginals here. So let's see if we can find some grooves. So I haven't found any yet, but this is an epic spot. Look at this. I can see one. I just need to get like across this to get to it. Yeah, there must be more too. Come on. I'm guessing they're all in the water here and stuff. Oh man, I'd love to see a platypus, eh? How awesome would it be? Just pop up like right there, pop. Go. Now. Now. Nah. Right, I found some, look. Here and here. These are grooves made by the Aboriginals when they were making their axes, apparently. Oh, look, here's some more. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm sure there'd be better ones. Oh yeah, look here. Oh, that one's really sharp and deep in the bottom. Oh man. That's like they had their whole row. Someone would have start with this one, then that one, then work that one, then back over to this one for their fine point. Like, this is like, I don't know, take you like heaps to do that, just rubbing rocks together. So that's pretty cool. So a bit more of a drive and hopefully we'll be at this train tunnel soon. It's pretty cool to think, like, there's been people here for thousands of years in this exact spot. Well, I don't know how long. I'm gonna say at least 10,000 and possibly 30 to 40,000. So, and like, if you go some estimates, like people have been in Australia for 60,000. So, yeah, it's some pretty deep history there. So like, you drive out into the mountains in the middle of nowhere, right? And then you drive down this dirt road for like ages and get to this little shitty track. And right at the end of the dirt road, there's like one house. And like, yeah, I go for a nice relaxing bushwalk, and old mate's over here smashing on the drums, like. I wonder if he wants to be in my band. I should go ask him. But yeah, so anyway, this way. So guys, unless you've read the title, you're probably wondering like, Ben, what are we doing trudging through the bush in the Blackall Mountains on such a crappy day? Because like, I don't know if you know, it's been pouring rain. We've had torrential rain on the Sunshine Coast, which is like, yeah, the Blackall Mountains runs directly behind it. So there was like a train derailed in Gympie We've had a person get washed off the road and die overnight. So that brings me to, what are we doing out here trudging through the mud? In my work, I get a lot of opportunity to talk to a lot of older people. I always just bring up about the yowie because it is a big thing in this area, and I just bring it up as a bit of a laugh and see what reaction I get. That nobody seems to like talk about the yowie much, but the one story that has come up a couple of times now is about this train tunnel. And when they were building it in the 1910s or 20s, there's a story that the work crew cornered and shot a panther. I don't know, it's conflicting stories. It was some big cat sort of thing. I have heard that it could have been like a marsupial cat, and then I've heard other stories that say that it was just a panther. I do know that in the local little museum they have here, that there's the actual work log from the manager or whoever was doing digging the tunnel at the time, and it's logged in the tunnel. Not in the tunnel. It's logged in their work log that they shot and killed some cat. So the story goes on that it was then stuffed and on display in the pub here for I don't know how long, until the pub burned down anyway. So it's a very interesting story. We're going to go down and check out the tunnel. And mush turkeys! So I think we're getting close because it's a big valley down here that like V's off, and I think the tunnel's going to be just there. Actually, I think I can see the concrete on the top of it. So I found it. I didn't even know if I would. There was no signs. There's nothing. It, like, as far as I know, this is part of the National Trail. It's kind of like the Australian version of the Appalachian Trail, and it runs like north to south up and down the eastern coast through the Great Divide and Range and coastal areas, as far as I know. So it's all like chopped up from horses, and like I said, it's been raining. There's like a creek running down here today, and yeah, so yeah, I'm sure this is it now. I can kind of see where like the railway tracks would have been down there. So yeah, it's been a bit of a, well, it hasn't been too hard to get to. I just didn't know if I'd ever get to it. So let's get down the bottom and have a look. Alright guys, I made it. I'm at the tunnel. I don't even know what it's called. I couldn't even find, the tunnel's not marked on Google Maps. It's just marked as part of the National Trail, and it doesn't say anything about it. Everyone I've spoke to either just calls it the Little Bat Tunnel or the train tunnel. Apparently, like I said, 1910s, a guy named William R. Villy shot and killed some black cat here. Well, there's conflicting stories that it could have been a panther, or that it could have been some type of marsupial that was cat-like, I guess. From what I've seen at the museum reading through that work log, it was just, they just said it was a big cat, a black cat that was huge. It said it had, its tail was as thick as a lady's arm, and that it had claws like over, well, I think it said 1 1/8 inches or something long, because I don't know, they measured backwards back then. Yeah, apparently the work crew caught it here. It spooked the crap out of their horses. It's all written about how the horses broke their reins or whatever that holds them to the thing and took off. And yeah, they cornered the cat somehow and shot it. So like, makes me wonder like if they cornered it in the thing here, because like it'd be the best place to corner something. Yeah, that's the story. I don't know all the details because obviously they're kind of lost the history other than what's in that book at the little museum. And the oral stories, which is how I found out about it. There's nothing on the internet about this. There's nothing that I can find anywhere even about the tunnel itself, so yet alone the story. It's just a little local legend in this area. So let's go down and have a look in the tunnel, see if we can find some bats. And so man, this is a pretty cool place, like just in the forest. It's almost like a creek. I'm hoping it's not water running through it. There's some old rail line there. That's pretty cool. And this is all the rock that they would have had to have dug through just before they even got to the tunnel. So like, man, what a mission. This would have all been hand dug. I have seen a similar tunnel called Mopin-Trois. It's very similar design and everything. This one has no plaque, signs, nothing. Like you've got to know someone who knows this is here to even find it. Telstra knows where it is though, and of course the graffiti artists know. Oh, and someone must be looking after it because they're painting over the graffiti. So alright, let's go see if there's any bats at home. I can't see any bats. I can hear someone else. Oh, there's horses. There's people actually riding on the trail. Oh, this will spin you out a bit. No bats today though. I wonder where all the bats are. Because like every other tunnel like this I've been in's had them. Maybe they got stuck in the rain and they're just hiding in the trees. Yeah. Let's say hello to all these horse people. Wow. G'day.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Are you local?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We're from Malula Valley Riding Centre.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Casino that for me. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Have you heard the story that when they were building this, that the workers shot a panther?
No.
No. I've heard it from like 3 old people in town, so I'm just like having a look around.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. So can you hire horses or?
So we take customers out on trail rides.
Yeah, okay. I'll have to have a look. My girlfriend would love this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.
You too.
So there you go. We asked the horse people. They don't know nothing about it either. I don't know, man. You can't trust old people. I reckon they're all shifty. So, I don't know. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? Did they shoot a panther here? Was it on display in the pub? I'm going to go and do a little bit more research and see what I can find about it being left in the pub anyway. Because if it was there, surely if it was there for any time, hopefully there's like a photo or a drawing or something. I'll let you know how we go. But yeah, for now, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this trip through the Blackall Mountains and random no-name bat tunnel, train tunnel on the National Trail. And yeah, take it easy. We'll catch us next time. Up the muddy hill, go up the muddy hill, da-di-da. Oh yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because like if I get to 1,000 subscribers, YouTube will start paying me instead of just making you watch their ads for free. And then I can buy new shoes, because like these ones are kind of fucked. Dun, 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 dun.